So I used to be a witch, and I'm going to tell you about the first time that I ever saw a demon in real life. There were many of these times after this. So I am doing my daily meditation. I am sitting in the poses, I'm doing the I'm doing just the whole thing. We all know. And obviously I didn't think anything was wrong with this, or else I wouldn't have been doing it. I was trying to channel my highest being. I was trying to manifest my dream life. I was trying to align all my chakras, open my third eye, become my Christ consciousness, all that good stuff. And so I was meditating on my couch. I had an altar in front of me of all of the, witchcraft paraphernalia that one could have, the crystals, the tarot cards, the spell books, all of that good stuff. And I would do this as like a daily ritual, if you will. And today I thought was going to be no different than any other day. I thought to myself, we're going to get about an hour of Zen, and then I'm going to go throughout my day. That did not happen. So I'm just starting to drift off, and to give you a little context, transcendental meditation was not new for me, okay? Like, traveling in my dreams was not new for me. I mean, I was like really out here, okay? I wasn't just like looking at my zodiac sign in the mornings on an app, okay? I was like literally a witch. And so I start to meditate. Things get all transcendental, and I start to be able to see in my living room the spiritual reality of my living room. My eyes were shut. I was completely zenned out, if you will, and I was able to see my living room as if my eyes were opened, but they weren't. So then I start to hear things, which this has actually not happened to me up until this point. I start to hear my office door, which is in front of me, open, and I start to see it open. Now I'm alone, okay? Mind you, I'm at my house by myself, and my door starts to open. I'm thinking to myself, okay, that's not really happening in real life. I always keep that door shut. Like, I'm probably just like imagining this. Maybe I'm kind of like in some kind of lucid transcendental dream, right? So then I start to hear footsteps. I look over to my closet door, and when I tell you, this is probably the most scared I've ever been in my entire life. I've never seen something like this before, and I've never seen the exact same thing again since that day. In front of me stood this like 10-foot tall, and I had cathedral ceilings in my house. My ceilings were like 20 feet high. 10, 15-foot tall, lanky, skinny, black, bony creature with no face. And I couldn't move. It was like sleep paralysis. Like, I saw it and I wanted to run, and immediately I felt myself like being stuck. I couldn't move. I couldn't open my eyes. I couldn't scream. I couldn't do anything. And this thing slowly walks in front of me, gets right in front of me, bends at the hip, legs straight, bends at the hip, and puts its face in front of me and looks at me like this. And just stares at me. I'm screaming internally. I can't move. I can't do anything. I'm freaking out. I genuinely have no idea how long I was like that for, but it felt like an absolute eternity. Realistically, I was probably there for maybe 5 minutes, but I literally couldn't move. And I was trying to move so hard that when I was able to move, finally I snapped out of it. My body flew in the floor. It was like every cell in my body was trying to get out, and I ran. I called my best friend Alexa, who was a Christian at that time. God bless her. I said, my house is haunted. She said, no, girl, it's you. She didn't say that, but she should have. This went on for the next 6 months, vigorously every single day that I was seeing things, demonic beings, demons in my bedroom, in my living room, around the altar. When I was meditating, I was lucid dreaming, when I would open my third eye, when I would align my chakras, when I would play with my crystals. Vigorously for 6 months, this happened nonstop. I was miserable every single day. For the rest of those 6 months, I was stricken with anxiety, panic attacks, and sleep paralysis, and I felt like I would never get out. But by the grace of God, I did. He found me. He delivered me. He set me free. And now 5 years later, I'm the happiest, most peaceful I've ever been in my entire life. And it's all because of Jesus.